Good evening. We talk tonight about autumn anxiety. We often talk about, the Sunday scaries or when you're feeling down. There is a cyclical rhythm to that at times. And especially in the fall when the weather starts getting darker and the days feel a little bit different, it gets colder, in fact. And a lot of the times we're really feeling pressed about all of the school events that are happening, all of the holidays that are coming up, finances starting to feel pressure. If you're feeling autumn anxiety, you are not alone. But there are a lot of things that you can do, like spend time with a furry friend, right? Mr. Charlie here is always a great help to me when I'm feeling at all anxious. It's like he even knows I'm feeling a little anxious and will snuggle over with me and get up with me as he is right now. But I want you to know that the changing of the seasons is something that you can learn to enjoy. But you're going to need to deploy some techniques and some tools. So I'm here to give you some suggestions. The first thing is to get out in that autumn weather and truly enjoy it, right? Take a walk in the crunching leaves. Check out the amazing landscape, right? Maybe you're going to go on some sort of a pumpkin adventure. Maybe you're going to take your animal for a walk, but get outside. This time of year, it's more comfortable to be outside. And when we're grounding ourselves in nature, it can be wildly soothing. The next thing is to enjoy some warm Thieves Tea. Part of what causes stress around this time of year is the worry about illness, right? A lot of people say, oh, 'tis the season when we're all catching colds from our kids that have gone back to school or from our coworkers. Cold and flu season is a real thing. But a cup of warm Thieves Tea can not only lift your spirit, you just take a drop of Thieves oil and put it in your favorite tea. It's going to spice it up. It's going to smell like cinnamon and clove and eucalyptus. It's delicious, but it's also going to help your immune system buoy a bit, right? So that's you kind of doing self-care on a couple levels. Next is going to be to do some mindful meditation. My favorite scent to do this with in the fall is going to be any kind of pine or tree scent. We have so many cool options at Young Living. I really love Grand Fir. There's a Northern Lights black spruce that's incredible, that is often on freebies in the fall, that I really enjoy as well. But there's something about a tree scent that's going to bring you real centeredness. And if you're doing meditation, it is proven that aroma can help decrease anxiety, which is super helpful. Scent is one of the only senses that can truly calm us. And then you want to practice gratitude, even in the midst of our trouble, right? This week has been a doozy for us here. I'll laugh. This one went to the emergency vet, but we're grateful because he's fine. My computer broke, but we're grateful because it was covered under Apple Care. The logic board went out 5 days before this Apple Care expired. We've got an iPad keyboard that's not working as my backup technology, but I was able to order a replacement keypad for only $15 from Amazon delivered to my door while I'm traveling for business. So these are the types of things, right? Like I could be complaining about the things that went wrong, or I could be showing gratitude for the fact that I had the resources, the bandwidth, and the opportunity to fix those things or address those things easily and lightly. And then last but not least, I really recommend creative expression. I've got a blog on all of this coming out soon, and my favorite creative expression when you're feeling anxious is an adult coloring book or painting. I find that it's mindless, right? You're able to kind of lose yourself in focus in that coloring book, and you're able to kind of relax. You almost can focus on other things if you need to, but you can be focused on your art if you want to be. It can be as simple as a coloring book from the dollar store along with some colored pencils. It can be as advanced as the one that I'm recommending on Amazon on my blog. Even that's only $6, right? It doesn't have to be expensive. But if you thought when I said creative expression, oh, you know what I really love? I love this. Then make sure that's part of the creative expression that you enjoy. We've really got to be proactive this time of year. And so I'm going to invite you now to work on your own strategy. These are some tips for you, but I want you to think and plan ahead, not only for things that you can do when you do feel anxious. I always go for my peace and calming oil or my valor oil, depending on what's making me anxious. But I want you to also schedule accordingly. That means not overscheduling yourself, right? Not saying, all right, we're going to drive all night, fly all day, expect to greet family with a smile and stay for 5 days with no resting up to visit everybody, eat crap the whole time. And then how did I get sick? Of course, that's what happens. We burn the candle at both ends. we get anxious, and we get stressed, and we get sick. So anxiety is really just one more form of our body telling us it's not getting what it needs. So a warm cup of thieves tea on a beautiful fall walk to come home and color a little bit, that's the answer to start with. Now, if your anxiety is over that, if your anxiety is more than you feel that will address, I always recommend BetterHelp Online. For me, it's so convenient because I can see my therapist no matter where I am because we meet online, right? And I also love BetterHelp because there are thousands and thousands of therapists that you can choose from. They have an extensive answering question that you can do, saying what you're really looking for. And then if you don't have a great fit with your first therapist, you can always look to find someone else. I know therapy can be a little daunting at sometimes, but talking your problems through with someone else, talking your anxiety out with someone else can really make a huge difference. This actually creeps into some of my coaching calls that I see, is that a lot of the times people just need to talk it out with someone who's reassuring and focuses them on the tools that they have, Apple Care, Amazon, right? To address the challenges that they're facing and believe in them and support them. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you might need more, and that's okay, right? So make sure that you're planning and you're getting what you need. And I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow live around 5. I hope you have an awesome night. I love you, and I'm so glad that you're here. You're the only one of you that we have, and I'm grateful. Take care, everybody.